Hi guys, welcome to FilamentPHP, and in this episode we are going to cover how to add stats widgets in a dashboard. So let's get started. So before start I want to show you the demo. So you can see over here this is the dashboard, and by default FilamentPHP provide two widgets, welcome admin, and you can see that filament and that shows the version. But what if you want to add your own custom states widgets like total users, total post and total products with the counter and with the charts? So let's get started. So let me go to our project and let's log in and click on sign. Yeah, there is a problem, so let me refresh because I have two projects running on localhost. So click on login and you can see that now we have a very plain dashboard that the default FilamentPHP provide. Now what you need to do, go to the terminal, and first of all you need to run the one command, php artisan mac filament widgets, and then you need to provide the class name whatever you can give. I will use states widget, okay, and hit enter, and it is going to ask you like which type of widget you want to create. So we will choose, like they have provide chart, custom and table, but we are going to use states. Hit enter, and then it is going to ask you like, would you like to create this widget in a panel? I will say yes. And then would you like to create this widget in a resource? So by default I will choose no, okay. And then you can see that they have created one class f filament widgets and test widget, okay. So let me go to my VS Code editor and let me change the project over here, okay. So recent and FilamentPHP, okay. And now let me go here. Inside the filament you will find the new folder that's called widgets, and if you click over there you will see the test stats widgets. If you go here, there is a plain over here array. And now let me go back to the our panel, hit refresh, doing nothing, okay. Let me close that project so it's not going to every time ask for the login, okay. So that would be better. Click on sign. Yeah, now it's fine, okay. Now let me go here, and you can see that here is they have already provided the stats class, but they have not used over here. So what you need to do, just you have to use stats mac as what we are doing for the like text input, text column, and everywhere we are using mac function. But this mac function accept the two argument. First will be the label, so I'm just going to total users, and the second argument you need to pass the number of users randomly. Right now just I am adding like this, and just save it, okay. And let me go back to our panel and hit refresh. You can see that there is a beautiful custom snippet they have added over here, okay. Total users with 12,000. but what if you want to do the real counter? Then let me go here, remove this 1,200, just use user model count and save it, okay. Now let me go back, hit refresh. You can see that I have a 22 users in my database. So that's great, okay. Now what if you want to add the description? So you can use the description method to add the description. You can write whatever you want to write. So I will just say total number of users of this year, something like that. I am going to just add, save it. Let me go back over here, hit refresh. You can see that total number of user of this year. It looks really good, okay. And now what if you want to add the icon? So let me go here, and there is another method called description icon, okay. And the first argument you need to pass the hero icon, okay. That class we already know, and I'm going to just say arrow up left, okay, and save it, okay. And let me go back, hit refresh. You can see that there is an icon they have added. If you don't know where is the icon we have to find, you need to go to the documentation and click on icons tab. You will see all the list of class, and you can also see the documentation of hero icons, okay. So yeah, so that you need to keep remember. So this is the icon we have added, but you can see that it's added at the end. But what if you want to add on the starting? Okay, so let me go here, and the second argument you need to pass is icon position. And here you can see that after and before. By default it will be after, but if you want to add before, then you can add it Just save it. Let me go here and hit refresh. You will see that. So it's before added, there is the icon. Okay. And what if you want to add the chart after the description? So what you need to do, just use chart method, and as an array argument you need to pass something like 2 comma separate. I'm going to pass, okay, 6 7 12, something like that. I'm going to just add the value, okay, and save. Let me go back over here and you can see over here there is a chart they have added based on the value that you provided, okay. And now let me go here at the end. So you can see that there is all showing in the gray color. So what if you want to change the color? Then you can do with the description color, and the color code you can use from the documentation. So let me go here and you can see there is a colors, and by default they have provided the primary, success, warning, danger. So I'm going to use success over here for now. Save it. Let me go back over here and hit refresh. You can see that description become green. Same way, if you want to change for the chart, then how can you do? So let me go here and just you need to use the color column, and again I'm going to pass the success. Yeah, that's great. So that means this is very simple and basic, but you can see over here we have just provided the static chart array, so that way it looks good. But what if you want to show a real user counter? Then how can you do that? So you have to just remove. I can show you quickly. User, select row, and then I'm going to write the query month function, and that will take from the created at column, and I'm going to make it as a month column. Then I will use MySQL count function, and I will define as a count row. After that I'm going to just where year column, because it will be only get the current year data. Created at second argument I will add the now year. Then I will use group by, and group by will be based on the month. After that order by, and order by will be also based on month, okay. And then I will use the pluck method, and that will only I will get the counter because I need to just give the value array, and then I will use at the end to array function from the eloquent, okay. Save it. So this is the real-time data we are going to getting from the database. Just save it. Let me go back over here, hit refresh, and you can see that you will get the real-time data over here, because I have set up the properly. You can see that it will start from the 1, and let me go to the table plus, and you can see that I have added every month has a data. So for example, if I change it, okay, it will be affect the chart as well. So let me change it. For example, 1, I will make it 1 and just save it. Let me go back over here, hit refresh. You can see that chart will be changed. So let me go back over here and save it, okay. So this is the user chart we have done with the creation, okay. One mistake I have made, because I was changing the email verification column. So what I need to do, just I need to change the created at column. So I'm going to change to just 1, like January data, and like it looks like a user should be created on January. So just save it. Let me go back to my widget and hit refresh. You can see that it's little like growing up, and I have just in like November. You can see that 2 records, and over here it's more, okay. So it's also showing the when you hover over on that, it will showing the counter as well. So this was very basic, where you can add the users counter. Same way, if you want to add some more like total products, total post, then how can you do? Just let me go back to the VS Code editor, and you just need to copy this and paste it, and instead of total users I will make it total post, and instead of user count I will use post model and first, okay. Save it. Same way, I need to just copy that again and comma separate, paste it, total products and product model, okay, products. Save it, and let me go back over here, hit refresh. You can see that I have a 3 custom widgets. By default you can see that everyone I made a green, so let me change the color. So I will put the warning for this, and this is for info. Save. So everyone looks different. You can see that it looks great, right? We have no products for now, so that's why it's called 0. But whenever you create the new product, it will give you the proper counter for that as well. Okay, so this was very simple and basic thing. Now let me go back, and if you want to remove these two custom snippet that provided by FilamentPHP, then let me go here, and inside the providers there is a filament folder, and inside admin panel provider there will be a widget function, and by default they have load account widget and filament in widget. So you need to copy these two widgets, save it and hit refresh. It's no longer available. So if you want to remove, then you can do it, but if you want to keep, then you can uncomment and hit refresh. It will be a back. So this was very basic and simple example of how to create stats widgets. And if you like this video, then share with your friends, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, guys. See you in the next video, guys.